everyone, welcome to my live. I'm Whitney Green with The Favorite Glider, and welcome. Tonight we are going to be building two busy backyard builds. So we are going to be learning how to build two toys at once and how to manage how to build two toys at once and how to build those effectively at once. So it'll be a fun build tonight. I want to sort of finish a toy I've been working on all day real quick. I only have 2 charms left to put on it, and I'll show you guys that toy. It is sick. So here's this toy I've been working on all day today. This is for Nellie Golden. So it's a little floor toy I've been doing with a little pet shop house. So I put some greenery, I put a little foraging box right there, and here's the back of it. Put some Tinkerbells on there, and the back of it's pretty cute too. I freaking love it. I really can't deal with how cute these houses are. Hey Tammy, come see this house, because she was watching me build this earlier. This is freaking adorable. I just can't with these houses. So... but yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this one up real quick and then we'll go ahead and start. I was thinking I'd give everyone some time to go ahead and get in here so that we could build all of this together. I know Shannon McCoy definitely wanted to build this together. So, but I mean, even if you missed this, we're gonna be building 2 of these tonight. So, you know, if you miss it, you have 2 chances to build it together. Hey Shannon, nice to see you. Glad you could join. Glad you're here first. So let's go ahead and clip these little charms because I see a little sharp point on them. We always clip charms and chain and C-links, and we clip all the good stuff. Yeah, we don't want those gliders catch and hang on these little sharp points. So we get that. So I switched over from glasses to contacts about an hour ago, and so my eyes are like adjusting. So if you guys see me fumble with stuff tonight, that's why. So, okay, the toy is finished. Is Nellie on here yet? I'm reading. I can like barely read right now. Okay, cool. Hey Nicole, yeah, I'd love to get you some floor toys, girl. I've got all sorts of fun stuff. Look at this little unicorn on this butterfly. Sort of looks like he's peeing it, but it's cute. I just thought I'd put it there. So, but yeah, so this is completed. If Nellie gets on here, then I've got to show her her new floor toy. So I'll just put this over here and we can go ahead and start with our build tonight. Here's all the supplies we're gonna need. So let's go over the supplies real quick. Okay. Thank you so much. I love the little Crocs too. I always include them on like, you know, special like big bulk orders. So you should see some on your toys, Shannon. Okay, so I chose a pink Frisbee and a green Frisbee. And I'm sort of going to alternate colors on both of them because this is going to be like the same toy twice. So she wanted the same Funko Pop on 2 toys because 2 cages, I'm guessing, were... Monsters Inc. because everybody loves Monsters Inc. including me. So of course, just give me all those Monsters Inc. toys. I've got them all. So we've got Boo. Of course, the best Boo is in the little monster suit for her. Isn't she cute? And then so the other Boo, oops, is this as well. Oh, there we go. Hi. There we go. Okay, and so I want to show you guys what a busy backyard is. And this one is for Taryn from JT's Gliders. And this is a completed one. So they all have this little trash can bucket. They all have these butterflies, which I forgot to pull, so I'll have to pull those. And then they all have the flower. They all have, usually I do 2 flowers, but if it has something that I can match the theme with, I'll add something over there. They all have a middle topper or a Funko Pop to go in the middle, depending on what they want to, you know, do a price range. You know, it's $45 for just a topper or a figurine, and it's $60 if they want a Funko Pop, because those are pricey. And then I always add a little mug with some cups. And then this is sort of just what I invented, and gliders just mess with these all night. And they love to chew them, and they last for a long time too. It's just something I invented. But it's one of those little ping pong wiffle balls. Hey Christy, nice to see you. And I put these big sea links with these big wooden beads. And if you don't have wooden beads, just use these little porcupine balls. You can just fill that up, and it's still plenty of enrichment for them. And then I use these little star links to put these little porcupine balls on the wiffle ball. And see, they're all very secure on there. Nothing ever falls out. And they just like to play with them, chew on them. They go crazy over it. So, and then they can hide out in here. I drill some extra holes at the bottom so that they can, you know, pee and it still come out. So, yeah, it's just a little fun, little interactive stage for them to enjoy, you know, all night. I put at least one of these in their cages a month for a week, and they just go wild over them. So I always find one or two of them sleeping in one of these every once in a while. And so I know that they've played with them. And you can put honey sticks in these, fish sticks, just let them enjoy it. So these are pretty interactive for them. So we're gonna keep our little model over here. Thank you for picking a cute one, Taryn. Okay, so here we go. So first things first is we only want to work with one at a time, because we're going to use this one and literally lay it over the Frisbee and re-drill the holes so you don't have to like mismatch the holes twice. It's just really nice work that way. So we're going to take one out, and we want the colors to sort of coordinate differently. Like, we don't want to put all the green stuff with the green and all the pink stuff with the pink. We want to put all of the pink stuff with the green and all of the green stuff with the pink, so it just sort of pops. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the pink stuff with the green. And what we're gonna do first is we're gonna place it at the back of the Frisbee. So we are, oh, and there's usually a sticker on these. And you can use those tiny buckets instead of a big bucket. You can use another hideout if you want to use that. Make this your own, or you can copy mine, whatever you want to do. Just don't sell them, because, you know, this is like my design. But, okay, so you're going to station it in the back, right where the Frisbee ends. You want it pretty far back there. So you want it right at the top of your Frisbee. A sand bucket, that sounds so cute. Okay, and we want to drill holes in the bottom of whatever you're using as a little trash can. You want to drill 2 at the bottom so that you can secure it to the Frisbee or the base that you're using. So let's go ahead and drill those holes. And now that you've drilled those holes, you want to clean them up with your little cutter. Let me know if y'all can hear that fan, and I'll move it. So sometimes y'all can hear the fans and sometimes you can't. Hey Jess, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And what I really like to use, and I'm going to go ahead and plug in my drill because I saw it was actually getting a little low on battery. Luckily, I have a drill that can charge while I use it, thank goodness. But it is wireless when I don't need it to charge, so. So how's everyone's week been? Has everyone had a nice, enjoyable week? I tell you what, I found like a golden show. So I have discovered this show called Dance Moms or something like that. And it's basically a show where all of these moms like are really harsh on their kids about dancing. And there's this lady named Abby Lee Miller, and she's like this really famous instructor. And she's even worse on the kids than the mom is. The moms are. And it's like full of drama, and it's crazy that people can even treat children like that and get paid to do it. So I was just beyond me. Okay, so we have our little holes. So we're gonna put a zip tie through these two once we drill our holes in our Frisbee. So we're gonna place our spot on here, and this is where we can use our little eyeliner or our little marker where we like to place, so we know where to drill, so we don't make the oopsie drill holes. And I did find my eyeliner. My husband did steal it. No, he didn't. But I did find it. It was like, it rolled under my desk pretty far. So I am going to place my little eyeliner right through here so I know where to drill my holes. There we go. Okay, now I can drill exactly where I need to. And let me know if I'm going too fast. I've got like 2 of these to make, so I'm like, oh gosh. Yeah, long and hot. It has been so hot this week. Oh my goodness. It's been like, you know, and I had to help move my mom in Dallas, Texas this past week, and we packed up her garage, and I thought I was gonna die. It was just unbearable humidity and hot. I think it was like 104, 106 degrees that week. So, but we made it through. We packed it up, and she'll be able to move, and that's what daughters are for. I found my old scooter. That was pretty cool. So, although I think I'm a little bit too old to be riding a scooter in my neighborhood. My neighbors might stare and think I'm weird. Of course, I'm sure they already think I'm weird. I have gliders that go on transport, and they're like, what is this lady doing bringing out these cages? You know, she has these weird animals and 4 dogs. Okay, so we're gonna put the zip tie through here, and we are going to attach this trash can to this Frisbee base, and that'll just be the first part. Oh, you know what I didn't think of? We need to go ahead and take our other Frisbee, if you're building too, and go ahead and drill the hole in that one, because we already have the holes done for that one. That way it's just easier. We already know where they're placed. We don't have to do it again. And that's just something easy. Like when you're building 2 toys at once, you want to do as many steps together as possible. So like reasons why you'd build 2 toys at once is if, you know, number one, you had 2 cages that you wanted the same toy in. It just saves time to get them done both at once. Another thing is if you're on an AVL and you're making a toy order and someone ordered 2 of the same toy, or you have 2 separate orders that have the same toy, and you just got to get those orders out quick, and you're like, hey, might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Although don't kill birds, that's not cool. So those are just good reasons, and it's good to knock 2 toys out at once. You know, it's quicker, it's easier, but there's sort of a little mechanism to doing it. You know, you don't forget about the other toy, and you've got to sort of plan it out easily, you know. This zip tie is a little too big. I have like 1 black zip tie in all of my black zip ties. It's like a really thick guy. And It's just one in the whole bunch. The rest of my other ones are super thin and easy to work with. So, well, they're not thin. They're still thick black zip ties, but they at least fit through the holes I drill. Okay. So has anyone seen that show Dance Moms that I've been watching? Because, like, I just got through the first season, and I'm like, man, like, you couldn't pay me to put my kid through that, you know? No. You guys are so talkative tonight. Am I just missing your chats? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes on this one real quick. Let you guys catch up. Shannon's like, I've been done for 10 minutes, I bet. Shannon's been prepared for this for 2 weeks. No, oh, cool, Jess. Well, I'll keep you occupied. I'll keep talking for everyone. That's cool. Yeah, I tell you what, I have made 3 busy backyards this week. So it is the week of the busy backyards. So this will be my 4th and 5th one? Or no? Yeah, something like that. It's been a lot of these. But I do love making them. They're nice, quick toys. And like the play that the gliders get out of these toys is just phenomenal. I always have one of these in my cages. And see, like when you're inventing your own designs, like, you know, you do want something you can mass produce and something that you can make easily, but you want something that is just so intriguing for gliders, you know, and you're like, well, what can that be? You know, if it's a floor toy and I can't put a pulley on it, you know, what can I do for them? And it's just, there's so much you can do for them. You know, there's so many supplies that they get ecstatic about. You know, whether it's for them chewing or them trying to, I've realized that gliders spend a lot of time trying to pull things off of stuff. You know, whether it's trying to get that charm off of that toy or, you know, trying to pull something off that they want in their pouch or they want to hoard. So I've realized that, you know, putting things on toys that they cannot pry off are some of their favorite things to do. Because, you know, one of my favorite toys is the coconut de crab, because I put those little star, I put these little star charms on here, but I zip tie them down, and they spend hours trying to pry these little star charms up off the Frisbee. And I mean, they will just sit there and just try to pry them off for hours. It is hilarious. And I mean, they never do because they're zip tied, right? But it's just fun to see them try. So the Dremel bit, I use a 1/4 Dremel bit, or a 1, you know what, I put a link on these videos every single time, and you're welcome to send me a message and I will get you a personal link to the Amazon thing. But let me just look at the name of the Dremel bits. I'm looking on Amazon right now. Dremel. I use a Dremel Light. That's the name of the drill. And I want to say it's 1/4 or... Yeah, it is. It's the Dremel 125 high-speed cutter, 1/4 size. So that is what I use. And then on this Dremel, I use just a regular Dremel sander. So and that's what sands all the spots I can't reach with the cutter. And it works great. It works so great. You know, I'm able to sand all of the areas I can never reach, and you know, everything's nice and soft and sanded. So. So, I'm not getting political with this. I'm not. But, did anyone see that news report about them finding cocaine in the White House? Like, whose was that? It's just something random. And it's like the lowest thing on the chain in the news right now. And I'm just like, how did that get there? Like, was it a worker? Like, what's up with that? So, that was just something I had on my mind today. I'm like, how does that get past anything enough to get into the West Wing, you know? And like, why is that not like all over the news right now? So, I know, right? Everyone needs a second Dremel because number one, they die, right? They die. And number two, you need a sanding one and a drilling one. Like, that's just how it goes. I always ask for them for like Christmas or like my birthday. I'm like, everyone should get me a Dremel. Hey, thanks for joining our group. Nice to see you. If I didn't think I'd pronounce your name wrong, you know, I'd say your name, but thank you for joining. Okay, so I did this one, so I'll attach this real quick. Oh, hey, Swig. I know. Oh, Sierra, this was your friend that joined last week, right? I'm still learning people's names. Thank you, Sierra. I have to read this one, Jess. Jess, what did your dad think when you sent him the pictures of the toys he made? Was he like, wow, you're really talented? Or was he like, what are you doing? I'm not going to lie. My family thought I was a little crazy when I first sent them like pictures of the toys I was making. They were like, what are you doing? And you should get a job. So, okay. So we've got both of the buckets on both of the toys. Look at that. We got them. Boom. Okay. So next, let's see. So I like to go like sideways. That way I sort of know where I'm going. So next I'm going to go ahead and do the ping pong balls. So let's go ahead and grab your ping pong ball or ball. I mean, it can be any ball. Tea is life. Okay. Anyway, so these are really easy to attach. All you got to do is drill 2 holes right next to each other, and one of these holes is going to fit in it. Just, I mean, you really can't mess that one up. Oh, that's really cool. I'm glad she enjoyed them. Oh, good. I'm glad yours came in just perfect timing. Nice. Yeah, I love these things. I put them on all of my toys, and the gliders, like, they really don't even chew them up because they're so thick. I mean, you can't bend them. Like, they're very thick. So, okay, so when you place this, you're going to want to place it like a little bit further away, like a little, almost like a little, I'd say like a little half finger length. So, right there. Okay. So you're going to drill 2 little holes. And you want to stay on like sort of like the outside layer of the Frisbee. And I'll show you what I mean. Let me clean that up real quick and I'll show y'all where I drilled. Okay, so that is where I drilled. Right there. Sierra, did it freeze on you? And then I'm going to hook the ball through a zip tie. Just any of the holes, it doesn't really matter which goes where. Now, I will admit that you don't want a whole bunch of holes exposed on the outside because you're going to fill every single one. So, I mean, if you do want to hook it up some certain way, try to, I guess, make it to where not a lot of holes are exposed on the outside, because you are going to be reaching every single one, which can be a lot. Okay, so we have it attached now. And I'll do the other one real quick while you guys attach yours. Okay. Then I got a green one for this one. Okay. Okay, and then next we're going to do, next we're going to do the flowers. Okay, now these flowers, now everyone can use a different decoration. So like on this one, I used a caterpillar, right? And a flower. So you can use 2 flowers, you can use butterflies, you can use, I mean, I've used so many different things over the years. It's really quite ridiculous. You can use forager boxes. You can use waffle pieces. You can use another Funko Pop. You can use a animal topper. You can use a coconut shell. You can use just really anything you want, you can put there. It does not have to be a flower. I'm going to use flowers because I think they're cute. So, but you are welcome to use anything you'd like and no one will judge you. So, that is fair. And Sierra, is it still frozen on your end, hun? So, these I like to drill into. And then I zip tie at the bottom. So not everyone attaches them the same way I do, but this is just how I do it. So, okay, good. Glad you can see it. So, this is just how I do it, and it's worked for me, and, you know. Oh, and I do want to, mention something. It's I've heard some, really good feedback about my videos, and then I've also heard some not so good feedback about my videos. And I just want to say that if you don't like something I do on my video, or if you have a different opinion on something I do on my video, I totally respect that. And I totally respect that. I just do what I think is safe. And I do what I think is safe for the gliders. And if that differs from your opinion, you go girl, you go guy. But I do what I think is safe. Did anyone sit and teach me and show me a bunch of videos? Absolutely not. No, I learned by myself. I taught myself 100%. Do I make safe toys? Absolutely. Do I do it different? Absolutely. Do I do it my way? Absolutely. Are you welcome to do it your way? Absolutely. But I do appreciate y'all being gentle on me. And, I don't like it when I hear, people being critical of me. But, just for the sake, I'm doing this for the beginners who really don't have a lot to go off of and not a lot of advice to take besides, Jessica's, and she's really busy with her business. So trying to take a lot of the pressure off of her. And if I give you helicopter mom safety advice that is over the top or is too safety, that's only benefiting your gliders. But did anyone sit down there and teach me? No. So I taught myself, but I guarantee you it's safe. So you can take whatever advice you'd like, but I do love that you guys watch my videos, and I promise you that I will teach you how to make safe toys. So, thank you for standing by me and being supportive. And for all those naysayers out there, just know I'm watching you. Yeah. But nah, it's cool. Everyone has their different opinions, and I respect that. I totally respect that. But, I don't do this for the people who know how to make toys and who know how to do everything perfectly well and right and the efficient way. I do this for the beginners and, the people who don't know how to do everything super well and want to do it the perfect way. So, if you want to school me all you want. Because I'd love to learn a different way too. I mean, I was never taught. So if you want to teach me something, teach me something. So thanks. I appreciate it. That was my little chat, and I'll just leave that there. So y'all be nice. Y'all be nice out there. This is like charity for me. I don't have to do this, but I love it because I love interacting with y'all and everything. But, if I get a lot of negative feedback, that would suck. So, thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. Sierra. Thank you, Cassidy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sierra. Yeah, I just had to address that because I've heard a few things around the neighborhood. I was like, man, that was harsh. But hey, Leanne, thanks for joining. Hi, Elizabeth, thanks for joining. It's nice to have you. We have started, we're about 1/4 done so far. We're getting there. So I wonder if I can view who's watching. So I can. Okay, cool. I want to see like when Nellie joins so I can show her toy to her. That would be really cool. Okay, so these little guys are ready, almost ready to attach. We're getting flowers ready. So what I do is I drill through the Build-A-Flower, and then I attach a zip tie through here, and it doesn't mess with the ability to put a honey stick in. And then at the bottom, I do as well. And then what I do is I drill 2 holes through here, and then I zip tie it straight so it stands straight up. And that is what I do. Aw, thank you, Cassidy. I appreciate that. You know, and I don't take it personally. I mean, you know, everyone can have their opinion. You know, I'm not gonna let it affect me, but I do want to let y'all know that, oh, it does sting. It's not my intention to be criticized, but, you know, you move on. So, let's see. On the 15th, I am doing a live in Southern Glider. I swear, I'm so bad at remembering group names because I'm really not super active in groups like I should. Because I'm always just on my page because everyone needs me. Let's see. Southern. I think it's the Sweet Southern Sugar Gliders. Yes. I think. Okay, yes. So, but I was asked to do a live there, and I am. And I am... I'm going to do a live there on July 15th. So, and I'm going to be doing a sick toy. So I'm going to be doing a Mario floor toy. And it is really sick. I'll have to show you all the base of it real quick. Kill it first. Okay, so this is the Mario floor toy I'm gonna do. I really wanted it to be hanging, but Tammy said that she didn't want it hanging. She needs more floor toys, but it's got a little hideout on the inside, and this is just going to be amazing. It's just gonna be so amazing. So I'm going to be doing this on the 15th on the Sweet Southern Sugar Gliders group. So I'm going to be making a banner for it this weekend, and you guys have to attend that build. It's going to be really great. So, and we all love Tammy, and so this is her toy, so she's gonna love it. So I am excited. So that'll be a fun toy to build. Hey Susan, thanks for joining. It's nice to see you joining. So has anyone seen a good movie recently? My husband's, this isn't movie related, but thanks, Cassidy. I hope he does want to watch because of Mario. It is cool. No, my husband's almost done watching Game of Thrones. He has one more season left. And I'm like, man, your productivity will go up so much after you're done watching that show. It's like all he wants to do is watch Game of Thrones. Okay, I'm going to make sure that holds on this time. Aw, thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you guys learn a lot from this. Yeah, I'm just happy to teach. You know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I was a teacher for 9 years for my local school district. I wasn't like a legit teacher, but I was a substitute teacher who did long-term teaching jobs. So I basically took over classes that teachers would just leave. So, but yeah. So you do like Game of Thrones, Elizabeth. So I was the one person who watched the first episode of Game of Thrones and said, not for me. I mean, after he pushed that kid out of the window, I was like, And, like, why he pushed the kid out of the window? No. I was like, this is just crazy. So, real dramatic shows that, like, tug at your heartstrings, like, I just gotta protect my heart on those. That's why I wanted a dragon. Right? I wish I could have, like, found toys from, like, that show. But, I did How to Train Your Dragon, and those figures are so cute. They just came in. I can't wait to work on your toy. Your toy's so huge, though. Oh, my gosh. It's gonna take me forever. You were too. So Arlene, yeah, you watched that first episode and you're like, oh, hell no, I'm not watching this. Yeah, that's how I was. I know. My heart just like pulls for too much. You know, it's like, I get too into shows and then I think about them all the time. Then it makes me sad. And then I just gotta watch, like, I like dramatic shows, but I don't like depressing dramatic shows. You know, like if the character dies, I don't want to know. So, like, I watched Grey's Anatomy and that show nearly killed me. Like, I might have needed Prozac during that show. Okay, bye, Leanne. Thanks for joining. I appreciate you being around. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so we've almost got all these flowers done. And when we add them to there, it's going to look amazing. Hey, Jay, nice to see you join. Thank you so much for joining our chat. Oh, yeah. You better bet that whole thing's going to be decked out. Like, it's so funny, like, when people ask me, like, can you deck out the toy? I'm like, have y'all seen my toys? Have y'all met me? Do y'all see what I do? Like, oh my gosh, y'all are so funny. You don't even have to ask. Like, I don't care if I go into debt. Your toy's gonna be decked. Like, like, do I even make money? I can't help it. I have to decorate it from head to toe. Like, ridiculous. Like, it's not a complete toy without being desecrated with just design. It's not okay if it's not perfect. Like, it's just not. Nothing's perfect without it being perfect. Yeah. It's just who I am. Hey, Jane. Is this your first time attending a live? I don't think I've seen you before, girl. Nice to see you joining us. We are building a garden. Aren't these cute? So these, you can stick honey sticks in. You can stick fish sticks in. Put little yogis in them. Got a piece of plastic in my mouth. Yeah, nice drilling. Okay, all of these flowers are done. Now we can go ahead and stick them in. So I'm going to go ahead and drill 2 holes where I want to place them. So let's see. Sort of arrange them on here. I'll push it so y'all can see it better. Where do I get the flowers? I get them off of Amazon, or so Amazon has the Build a Garden kit. These are like kid toys, and they're sort of like Tinker toys for kids, but you can build your own garden. I'm tired. Anyway, so this is like my 5th toy today, so I'm like, "Argh." But yeah, they're not too expensive, and they come in big packs of like 140 and stuff like that. Okay, this is the one I want. Here we go. Okay, so I am going to place them right here. Right here. There we go. I'm going to drill a hole right here. Right here. Okay, now we're going to clean up those drill holes. And if you see, I sort of kept it adjacent to the ball. We wanted to sort of look even. You know, I haven't used Temu yet. I just haven't. You know, I like saving money and all that stuff, but I hear that they like steal your private information. Like, I don't know. I fear that kind of stuff. Clean, clean, clean. Okie dokes. Maybe I'm just like one of those paranoid people. Don't steal my information. But I never like jumped on like the TikTok wagon either. Of course, I thought it sort of like rotted your brain anyway. But okie dokes. So here we go. So you can see they fall when I first put them on, but I'm gonna go ahead and close the zip tie completely underneath. We're just gonna let them fall. That's okay, they can do that. Because what I'm gonna do next is gonna make them stand up straight. So. Okay, get that zip tie all flush cut. And now we are going to add a green zip tie because it matches right through the heart where we drilled originally. See? Just like right where we drilled our first few zip ties. And this will band them together and make them stay cute and make them stay upright. And there we go. Look at that, y'all. We've got some flowers that are sitting upright, staying together like best friends through thick and thin, upright. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? That's okay, Jane. I'm just glad you can join it all. See? Look. Beautiful flowers. So. Okay, let me get the flowers on the other one real quick. Put that right across from there. And you know what's really great about building 2 toys at once is that since you literally just did it a second ago, the second time is much quicker, much easier, and just, I don't know, just quicker. I mean, it's just like muscle memory at that point. I'm gonna put that, okay, I put the big one on the outside, so. See how much faster it takes me to do the second one? Oh, I never drilled a hole in the bottom of this one. Well, it would have been quick if I remembered to drill this one. Oh, well, what do you do? Hey, Nicole, thanks for joining. It's nice to see you. It's always nice to have new people join us. Hey, April, thanks for joining. Nice to see you. Okay, and like I said, we're just gonna let these hang because we don't care where they go, because we're gonna pull them together and they're gonna be best friends. They're gonna be stuck together forever. Although I think I did that one a little too tight. So we're gonna redo that. Okay. Hey! It's nice to see you joining us. We are making busy backyard toys. My hands are being fumbly. Okay, and I want to put that on the other way so that the leaf sticks out the other way. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we can stick that zip tie back under there. Y'all, I got a case of the Butterfingers. There we go. Got them on there. Okay. There we go. And now we're going to get that beautiful little green zip tie and we're going to tie them together. You know, sometimes I feel like I sound like the Bob Ross of like toy building. We're going to get that beautiful little grass green zip tie and we're going to wrap it around and pull them together so they're mighty close together. Nah, that would be hilarious. Okay, come on, let's fit through here. There we go. Come on. There we go. There's always one of these zip ties in every single one of my videos. But here, I think we've got it. There we go. Okay. So now let's tie this little dude together. Perfect. And look, they stand up straight and they tie together and everything's perfect. I'm actually going to do that one more time. Because I think the hole needs to be a little farther apart. Okay. Y'all are so quiet tonight. Yeah, you're still building yours. Man, this flower really gave me a run for my money. It's freaking annoying. I think I'm just gonna have to zip tie it twice to the Frisbee. Give it more support. I think that's just what I'm gonna have to do. And then I'm gonna have to put some beads around it because the zip ties have a gap. See that? So I'm gonna put some little beads around it. And that'll work. See, some flowers are more complicated than others, and that's okay. I like adding the bees to them anyway. It's cute. And the bees are like little like zip tie covers. They're super adorable. Come on. I have to like pull it on me, like just to try to get the zip tie through. There we go. Okay. It's all downhill after the flower. So, flower honestly is the hardest part in my opinion. Okay, and just like that, we have a standing flower. We have another standing flower, yay! Hey Carol, nice to see you, hon. Thanks for joining. Okay, let me go get those butterflies, those bees real quick, so that I can hide those zip ties. One more of each. They've got to be just the right colors. Okay, we'll get one more of this color. Okay. Okay, so these zip tie colors are super cute. Hey Tina, nice to see you. Okay, so these are like the little zip tie covers, the little bees. They're so cute. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a zip tie through these, and I'm going to run them through the extra area I have, which is right here. So if you can fit a toothpick through, the zip tie hole is too big and you need to cover it with a zip tie cover. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my zip tie through it, and I'm going to cover it with my bee zip tie cover. And once I seal it, if I don't drop it, my butterfingers. Then it'll fit perfectly right there. And it'll cover up that gap in the zip tie cover. There we go. Okay. And it did its job perfectly. And I'll show y'all in just a second after I flush cut it. So Shannon, what did you use as your decoration? Hey Tina. Got to really make sure that zip tie is flush cut as well. Okay, so now y'all see that little bee that I covered? See, now there's no issue with the zip tie. Ta-da! And we're gonna add one to the other side too. I also use like these little zip tie covers to prop up things. Like if this flower starts tilting a little bit, I can add another bee and it'll push it back up. So I also use those as little props. So you can use an animal topper, like just like a regular little like bath toy topper. Or you can use like a mug. Or you can use a fairy box. You can use a butterfly. Okay, good. Okay, so there's our bees on the flowers. And no gaps. Let's see on the other one. The other one, we have a gap on the stem. And so I'm gonna put some bees on the stem. It'll look cute there anyway. Ooh, Tina, I wish I could see the toy you're working on. I bet it's cute. I bet the purple rubber ducky would look really cute. Okay, there's one bee. Look how cute he is on the front of that. And then on the back. Aw, cute. I love those butterflies. Okay. Got both of the little bees on. And no more gaps. There we go. Okay, now we can go ahead and add the Funko Pop or your topper to your toy. So I'm going to add Boo to both of these. And a really good way to add Boo is just literally to drill through the middle because she's just standing already. So I'm just going to drill through the middle to add her. Yeah, because she'll stand. So how I'm going to station her is sort of in the middle. But actually, I'm going to add the butterflies first. So let me go ahead and get those. I'm going to get green and hot pink. Give me one moment. And hot pink and green. I wonder if I have any green left. Like, I've been running out of butterflies for a while. Oh, one green left. She got so lucky. One green left. She got my last green. You know, because they stopped manufacturing like the mini butterflies. So, but this is my last tiny green. So sad. You're going to want to go ahead and drill 2 holes in the center of this that's facing the front for your butterfly. Okay, there's one. So basically, like what Jessica thinks is she thinks that the mold for the little butterflies got broken. And if the mold got broken, like I guess they just didn't make another mold. And so they're just not selling them anymore. And that's been that way for a long time. And so all the vendors that sell like the mini ones like stopped selling them. And so everyone's sort of just been running out left and right. Hey, Kendall, thanks for joining. I know, right? So unacceptable. They should continue making them. Well, I have talked to like a few people with like 3D printers, like at expos and stuff, about, you know, sort of, you know, bringing them back. And apparently the people who made these, it's made into 2 parts. So they make the bottom part and then they somehow solder on the top part. So it's made into 2 parts. And so it's like a real pain to make these. So, which is why I think they haven't remade them. So just a little fun fact. I've actually looked into making these for everyone. But unfortunately, it's a little harder than a lot of people would be willing to do for us. But I'm using them until they're out. So either they're going to be on the toy or not. You know, it's just up to fate at this point. I have a good stock of some colors, but you know, some colors I just, you know, like I'm out of blue and I'm out of green now. I know, it's so sad. I made them last as long as possible. I bought everyone out. I mean, I bought Noah's Ark out. I bought Sugar Toy Shop out. I bought several out. I mean, I really did try to make them last as long as possible. But I've been buying different stuff to like try to keep my design of the butterflies and make them cute still. So like I've got things that can go in the middle of the butterflies to make them still look similar and still make them look cute. Oh, and when you're drilling butterflies, if you do my design, I always drill the top and the bottom of the butterfly. So like the top and the bottom. There we go. But I tell you, one of these days, I'm going to find a 3D printer person who will be willing to take up this project. I'm going to get all of our colors back. And then I guess I'll be the one that sells the mini butterflies. I'm hoping that's the way it'll work out, but you know, I'm really just trying to find someone who can make a mold, you know. Right, I want a 3D printer too, but it would just be such an expensive project to do on your own. I really want someone that has all of the mass printing stuff already, you know, and can easily get mass supplies for a good price, you know, someone who has the equipment already and, you know, can make the mold professionally. Okay, and that's how I build my butterfly. I use the top, the big butterfly, the small butterfly, and then I always use one of these flowers as the middle. And when I pull it together, it looks like that, and it's so cute. That's just like my little signature butterfly that I always use. It's like how you know it's my toy, if you see a butterfly like that on it. Right, I know, those mini cups are so expensive to make. You really just have to buy them when people are selling them. I'm getting tired. I'm like yawning. I'm sorry, y'all. Like yawning with me. Okay, now somehow I have to find a way to clip this. Okay, that clipped easy actually. And then this one, let's put that on real quick. Yeah, I love those mugs that Jessica has. They're great. And I like that they're clear because they don't have to be any certain color. You know, you can just stick them on any sort of chain color. I like using universal stuff as much as possible. Makes it more versatile. I can buy more in bulk and not have to worry about, do I put it with this color, or I ran out of this color and I need to buy more of this color, and you know, can you just send me this color? Okay. Okay, got that. So now we have the butterflies on. Like, tilt him a little bit. There we go. Okay. Got the butterflies, flowers, and the ball. And we always decorate the ball last. It's the easiest to decorate. Okay. So now let's do the Funko Pop. I'm going to go ahead and drill in the middle. I hate drilling Funko Pops. It's like wasting money. It really is. There we go. Nice, easy drill. I like to go in and out a few times just to make a clearer hole. Go ahead and drill through the other one. Okay. Clean up the drill hole area. Okay, now we've got our clean little drill holes on Miss Mary Boo. Okay, and we're going to place her in the center, or a little bit off to the right. Yeah, see, because if we place her a little off to the right, she's going to look perfect right there. Oop. That's perfect. So she's going to go right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and drill a hole at the front and at the back of her. Okay, let's drill the other one. Okay, and let's clean up those drill holes real quick. And y'all, I'm guessing right now we have about 30 minutes left. I mean, this toy is very quick and easy to make. And that's for 2 of them. So, we are getting to the end of it. We started from the bottom, now we do. Okay. And that would have made my total to finishing 5 toys today. A personal record of mine. Okay. Let's go ahead and put Boo in here. Yeah, I'm really trying to get everyone's order out by the end of July. I have a trip to Memphis to pick up some gliders and drop off a glider. And I really want everyone's order. I'm really trying to clear all my orders out before Halloween and Christmas time so that I can focus on those. So if your order isn't out this week, it's out next. Oh, cool, Tina. That'll look really cool. Oh, look how perfectly Boo went on here. Look how cute she is. Oh. Yeah, I guess I just went through sort of like a pretty big depression last month, you know, with losing Roxy, my dog, you know. I mean, she was 14 and had cancer, but just, I've never put down a baby before. And that was rough. So I went through a little dip and, you know, I guess I'm out of it now. So back to making toys at high speed like I always have. But I just needed some time to recover and, you know, just process that. She's always been my baby girl. Boo is adorable. super adorable. Okay, there we go. This one's in too. Okay. Okay, here's the other one. Okay. So now all we have left is to put on the mugs, and then we have the little balls to decorate. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate the ball, and then we'll do the mug last, because we need a little bit of room to maneuver the stuff onto the ball. And for people who have not done this like a million times like I have, get ready. Get ready. Yeah. Get ready. Because, yeah, some of these are a little difficult to put on. So, get ready. Okay. Here's my C-links for the wood. And then here's all of my wood beads. And here's all my porcupine balls. And they're all safe. They're all from Jessica. So, if anyone tries to tell me they're not safe, I'm going to say, ask Jessica. And then she's going to tell you they're safe. So, okay. So, I'm getting green C-links, mini C-links, I mean. And I'm getting my hot pink C-links. Where'd my hot pink ones go? Oh, there they are. And I'm trying to think, you know what? The hot pink ones don't have any stars in them, I think is what I remember. So I'll just use pink. Okay. I'm going to start with the wood cubes on one, or the wood beads. So we're going to look for all the pinks. Hot pink. 1, 2. And we're going to go ahead and clip these because there's always a little sharp thing pointing at the end of these C-links. And I'd say you need about 6 or 7 for each ball. I know, I need a second mortgage because of Jessica. Nutmeg. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I was just reading comments. Okay, so we want to check these for sharp. Like, here's a sharp one right here. So we're just going to clip the top. Here's a sharp one. Sharp one. Why does plastic have to be sharp at the end? I just don't understand. Okay. Then I've got my wooden beads. Just grab a couple. Okay, let's start. Okay, so the wooden beads and the C-links, you are going to want to find the ones that are furthest apart, and you're going to want to slip the C-link into a hole and then out the other. And that's pretty easy. So just slip one in, slip it out. So you're going to slip one in and then slip it out another. And then you're going to slip the bead in and slip it over, and then it's just going to hang like right there. And it's all safe because the bead's gonna stay in there. It's gonna cover that edge. Does everyone see how I did that? I'll do another. And you want to keep them sort of far apart. You want to space them out. So I'm going to do one over here. Slip the C-link in. And then you want to put the wood into the C-link. And then you want to slip the other side of the wood over the rest of the C-link. And then hang it down. I did. And then I bought the rest from Noah's Ark when they went out of business. So, and they still do flash sales every once in a while, and the wood beads are still in the flash sales. So, but if you don't have wood beads, these porcupine balls are just as good, and Jessica sells those. But yeah, Jessica does sell these beads. And I think they're like $4 for $1 or something. It's beechwood, I think. Yeah, it's beechwood. So it is glider safe. So, and I mean, gliders will spend forever chewing on these because they can never get down. They can never, ever get through them. So they just sit there and chew on them forever. And it's like little gumballs to them. They love them. Okay, and so we're going to continue putting these all over your ping pong ball. So I'm putting them all over. You want to put about 6 on them, because every single space that does not have one of these on, you're going to put your hedge balls on. And the hedge balls are a pain to put on because you're going to put them on with star links. And the star links don't stretch as far as these do. But, I mean, at the same time, if you don't want to use star links because they're a pain to put on, slip them on these. Just as easy, you know. So, easy peasy. You know, these hang on here. So, you know, it's just how you want to do it, how easy you think it is. But the only thing is that if you slip them on here, you are going to have to use a C-link lock or a straw. You can use a cut straw or a C-link lock to cover these little, you know, gaps in the middle, because your glider can get stuck in those if they get stretched. So just a little word of advice, if you don't like stretching the stars, because you're going to see me struggle with it here in a second, but it's something I've always done. I mean, it's worth it. So it's just, you know, pick your heart. So here I am putting another wood bead in, and then I'm going to do the other toy, and that's why I sort of picked this to do this now, because I didn't want to put that mug in and then y'all have no room to sort of maneuver and do all of this, because it does take a little bit of room to sort of wedge all of this stuff in. Because, like, it even fools me sometimes. You know, and I mean, you never have to make a toy just like me. I mean, this is my design. Make it yours. You know, this can be made into your design. You know, all you have to do to make it your design is make it 33% different from mine. And then it's yours. It's 100% yours. So that is sort of the rule of thumb of the glider world when it comes to toys, is that if you make it 33% different, none of us can say anything about how you copied it. So, even if it's the same base. So, otherwise everyone would be copying each other. You know, none of us would get to work on the same base. It would be sad. Because, I mean, working on the same base is sometimes fun. And I'm a huge advocate for, like, everyone wants to work on a really cool base, right? So I am not one to judge for working on the same base. Now, do I think everyone should have access to the same base? Like, don't share with everyone. But, you know, I definitely think that if there's a cool base out there, everyone should be able to work on it. Hey, Tanya, thanks for joining. Nice to see you. This is our little Boo backyardigan toy. Backyardigan, I love that. Okay, so we're gonna, now that we have our beads on, just so people can start, because I'm gonna be doing the other toy with the wooden beads. This and the Starlink, you're gonna put this on here, and you are going to wedge, and this is incredibly hard. So, some are hard, some are not. You're going to wedge or even stretch, and you're gonna break a lot of these. You're gonna break a lot of these at first, but you are going to stretch with your little finger, this, just far enough to go in between the two holes. So, for example, I'm going to reach in, push one in, and then reach it over and put it in. And look, it's stuck. It's not going anywhere. It's in there. It's in there, y'all. And I'm gonna do that around the whole ball with all of the extra holes that are remaining, no matter how awkward the hole is. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm gonna do. I know you're gonna break a lot of them, and it's gonna get frustrating, and there's gonna be one hole that you're like, I'm never gonna get this, but you will. Every single one you're gonna get. I know Shannon's like, oh hell no, but I promise you're gonna get it, and it's gonna be hard, and it's gonna take a while, but that's why I'm starting you on this, why I do the wooden beads on the other one, because it is gonna take a while, and you're gonna get frustrated, and that's okay. That's okay. We've got time here. So, you know, good luck. So, I never said my toys were easy to make. You know, I charge what I do for a reason. You know, my skill is there. But you know, it's a fun toy to make. So have fun with that, y'all. I broke 6 of the stars the other day. Oh. Well, good thing they come in a big pack. So bless your heart. You guys got this. You guys, I totally believe in your skills. You guys totally got this. So, I will quickly make these wood things, and then you'll see me struggle through mine too. You got one! Yay, Shannon! Yay! You've got this. It's like such a triumph when you've got them all, and you're like, yeah. Oh, and if you stretch a star too far, and you'll be able to tell because you can see like the actual stretch in the plastic, got to get rid of that star because that's the star that's going to break. That's the star that's going to break. So I'm just letting you know, you've got to get rid of that star that does that. So, hate to let you know that, but there's only so many holes, but yeah, that's why I was like, you know, when you station the ball on the Frisbee, you really do want to station it so like you don't have a bunch of holes like sticking out, because there is a way to angle the ball to like where there's not a lot of holes, you know, to access. I even have trouble sticking all of the wooden pieces in because some of these ceilings just like don't want to bend the way you want to. But now you guys know something different to do with these little ping pong balls, you know, to provide enrichment to your little shuggies, and you know, it's always something interesting to do with them. It's definitely something to jazz up a toy. Okay, I'm almost done with the wood beads on this one. And then I can start my little nightmare. Yeah, that's why I always leave like extra room so I can work with those. Okay, now I'm on to the porcupine balls. Oh, I got one. Sweet. And honestly, the more you do this, like the more you make these, and you know, the easier it becomes. See, like I've already got 3. So it's not like a hopeless thing. Like the more you practice, the better it becomes. So quick show of hands or show of like smiley faces or whatnot. Who is actually making the toy tonight? Besides Shannon, because I know she is. Cool. Oh, this one's going to be hard. Always the one like on the underside of the balls are like, it sounded so bad, are the hardest ones to stick the stars under. But it's not totally impossible, I think. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I hated how I said that. The underside of the balls. I can't with myself, y'all. Okay, I've got one left on this one. Let's see if I can get it. This is going to be hard. The last one's always the hardest. Because there's no room to move. Oh, I got it. Oh. Okay, so this is what it should look like when it's completed. If it's all porcupine balls, it'll look even cooler. But that's what it should look like. Ta-da. Nothing should fall off. Let me do the other one while you guys are waiting. Hopefully I can do the one just as fast. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, the gliders just go nuts over these little ball pits. Oh, that's easy. One down, just a few to go. And then literally all we have to do is put on the mugs and we're done. We're done with our whole thing. This is such a quick live. It hasn't even been 2 hours. And we built 2 toys. 2 toys in 2 hours. And this is why like I wanted to go over like assembly line, like making 2 toys at once, because doing 2 toys at once is not hard and it is quick, much quicker than making them one at a time, you know? I do not see the little thing for that. There it is. But, I mean, I was able to make 2 toys within 2 hours. It's just absolutely incredible. Like, I can't even do that when I'm not on camera. I've done a lot of Grogu toys. Feel free to send me a message, Tina, and maybe I can help you out with a design. I'm always willing to lend my brain for a good design. Okay, I think I just have a few more to go, and then we can get on with the mugs. Yay. Shannon, how are you doing with the stars? Are you done? Oh, how cool, Tina. I love those Pokemon play sets. My gliders went nuts over those. I was a huge fan of those. Oh my gosh. Those are fun to make too. And they're so tiny, so you don't have to do a lot to them. Okay, one more. Okay, actually that's it. Okay. So now we just gotta put the mugs on. Look at that. It's all done. Right. Well, I mean, even if you don't fill them all, I mean, at least you tried. It was worth a try for sure. Okay. Do you want me to wait until you're done, Shannon, to move on? Okay, just making sure. Okie doke. So we're just doing the last part, which is the mugs. So you can use any mugs. It doesn't have to be these cute little ones. But I like, every mug needs to be drilled in at the bottom so it releases fluid so that it doesn't get all bugged up. I'll go ahead and clear my area a little bit, give you some more time, Shannon, real quick. That way I don't have to do it after the live, that'll be nice. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and drill into that, and here's my mugs. I'm going to clip those. There's always like a little sharp point on the back of these mugs. And what's a toy without hiding some treats on it, right? So we're going to clip these real quick. And sometimes the mugs have some extra plastic at the top. And they definitely have that extra plastic on the side, so I clip those too. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and drill into the bottom of these. Okay. There we go. Now it's smooth. And the other one. Shannon, what kind of mug are you using? Anything cool? Oh, nice. And I love finding stuff at consignment things. Oh my gosh. It's my favorite place to go. It's where I find almost all my stuff. It's like these huge consignment sales like twice a year here in Lubbock. Okay, now I've drilled 2 holes through each of these mugs. And you don't have to drill holes through these tiny mugs. It's pointless. So now I'm going to put 2 holes right here to fill in and to put the mugs in. So there we go. Okay, clean up those holes real quick. Hey, 2 more, that's not that bad. You'll get there. You got this, you really do. Try sticking in like half of it into one hole and then stretching it. That sometimes helps me out more than you know. But the first time is always the hardest. It's just because you haven't done it before. But once you got the hang of it, you got this. So, what do you guys think I should call like these little What should I call this little ball, like, creation? I think it should have, like, a special name, but what should it be called? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and zip tie the mugs on here. Bye, Tina. Thank you so much for joining our chat. We really enjoyed having you on here. You have a great week. There we go. Okay. Getting this on here. Oh, that's so cute. Let's put the other one on. The finishing touches, y'all. Hey, Jess, thanks for joining. Nice to see you. The atom ball, that is so cool. I actually like that. The atom ball, that's cool. That's a cool name for that. Needle nose pliers. Okay. Okay, now all we gotta do. Hey, Jess. Yeah, we're so glad you're here. We are actually almost done. We're adding the finishing touches, but we're so glad you're here, and you're welcome to rewind and watch the video. And once the video's done, it'll repost the whole thing. And so you're welcome to watch and at least learn how to make the toys. So I'm going to put these little mugs on the side of these mugs, and they'll actually look super cute on there. So, and that'll finish the toy. Oh my gosh, we made 2 toys in 2 hours. Oh my gosh, look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Hey, Nelly. Oh my gosh, we just finished your 2 toys in 2 hours. And I have to show you your other toy that I finished that is definitely amazing. Oh my gosh, Jess, thank you so much. I'm so glad you love them. And now I'm going to put the 2 on the others. And that will make these toys absolutely complete, with Nelly's order completely done and being shipped off tomorrow. And she will receive them hopefully within 3 to 4 business days via UPS or USPS, whichever one I pick is best. But look at these. Look at these. It's all done. Oh, wow. Oh, it's so cute. Look at that boo. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm actually going to take y'all off the thing so you can see them up close and all pretty. So that way y'all can view it better. Because I didn't do that last time and I was like, why didn't I do that? But let me take y'all off my little stand and switch y'all around. Okay, so here's the first one. So, and these stick up. Okay, so here's the first one. There's little bees on there. Very cute. Here's the second one, matching, but not identical. The bees are on the floor on this one. Okay, and Nellie, here is the one I made earlier for you. Look at that little butterfly in there, it's so cute. And there's a butterfly on that side too. Little caterpillar. Look at this little guy, he's just riding on this butterfly. He's so cute. I know, I want like 6 of these, I'm not even joking. But yeah, that is what we made tonight. We made 2 of them. So that is what we have finished. Right, Penny? Yeah, we finished all of that together. What a good dog. Yeah, what a good dog. Atta girl. Okay, y'all. Well, that completes tonight's build. We all did it. We did it together. And thank you so much for joining in tonight. And thank you. Yeah, I love you too. And thank you for being a part of tonight's build. And I definitely want to see you guys for our next build, and I'll plan it and post it, and I hope to see you guys here. Thank you for everything, and thanks for following, and thanks for being you. I appreciate you. Okay, see you guys soon. Bye.